Oh, what's this? A new Rider Cycle video. He went to Overwatch forever. Ryder, how could you do this to me? How dare you make a video on a game you enjoy? Go back to main heavy. Hey everyone, and no, I am not going to Overwatch. Don't get your panties in a bunch. I just really want to talk about my favorite character in Overwatch, Zenyatta. And yes, I do play Overwatch from time to time. I know, shocking. I play a fun class-based online shooter. Crazy. Anyways, this is pretty much just me saying my opinion, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. So yeah, I freaking love Zenyatta. This dude is awesome. Firstly, he is a robot Gandhi, like a robot with religion. That's just such a funny combo. I don't know why. Because like you think like robots are very cold and unfeeling, and Zenyatta was able to find spiritual guidance. Like I just kind of find that's funny, you know? Because most people use science as an excuse for religion to not exist. So seeing science and religion coexist in the form of Zenyatta, I find that pretty funny. Not to mention, unlike all of the other characters in this game, Zen really just wants Zen. Like, he essentially has no stake in Overwatch other than to bring peace to others. He's just trying to enlighten anyone that seeks his guidance. Also, one thing about Overwatch as a game that kinda deters me from playing it is its use of politically correct characters. I don't know about anyone else, but it seriously bothers me how Blizzard always tries to, like, pander to people. I don't know if that makes sense, and I'm not gonna really get into it, because it's a touchy subject for some people, but I just don't appreciate anything that tries to pander to people. However, with Zenyatta, he's a robot. It doesn't really matter if he's male, female, trans, or a blender. He's just a robot looking to bring peace. That's it. Another thing that I absolutely love about this guy is his positivity. Due to the fact he is a Buddhist or something, he is always quoting useful and helpful sayings. Like,
adversity is an opportunity for change.
This actually inspires me to continue playing, even if I'm getting crushed. He also has great life advice, which, as nerdy as that sounds, it is kinda true. Like, seriously, listen to this quote and actually reflect on it.
In anger, you defeat only yourself.
This guy preaches super positive stuff that always leaves me bubbly, which I kind of appreciate in a character. Now, obviously, I don't love him just for his lore. He's actually my favorite hero to play. Zenyatta is a support that can do healing and mark an enemy for them to take more damage. This marking enemies is one of his most useful abilities, as it allows Zen, and anyone else on his team for that matter, to do 30% more damage to a specific enemy, which is super useful, especially if you land headshots on this target, because they kinda stack. This effect lasts on a specific enemy for 3 seconds once they're out of your line of view. Now, little fun fact about this, when you do this to someone, it shows an icon over their character that you can actually see through walls, which essentially allows you to have wall hacks for 3 seconds, which makes it a lot easier to predict and kill enemies as Zenyatta, despite the fact that he's a healer. Another thing about Zen is that he self-heals and does pretty hefty amounts of damage as stated earlier. He regains almost all of his health, which is incredibly useful, because you don't really have to worry about taking a little bit of damage and then go searching out for a health pack. However, his max health is fairly low. He's kinda like a glass cannon. He can get got in like one shot, but can do a metric buttload of damage as well, which I genuinely enjoy. I hate playing characters that can't defend themselves at all, like Mercy, so Zenyatta, who is basically able to take down anyone he sets his mind to, is made for me. The final thing I really do enjoy about Zen is his animations. I think he has the best animations in the entire game. Just look at this. Like, look how cool this is. He's floating upside down, and then he's got this whole yin and yang thing going on in this one. Like, just seriously, look at how awesome these are. I full-heartedly think the only reason Blizzard has not made a full animation starring Zenyatta is because they are a little timid to live up to these poses. That, or they just want to do other heroes first. But I kinda like my idea more. However, as a trade-off to these beautiful motion renders, Zenyatta does not really have any good skins. I mean, some are okay, like this one and maybe that one, but more or less, they are really kind of bland and unappealing. Like, ooh, wow, I can be a nutcracker. That's pretty cool. So, in conclusion, yeah, I like Zenyatta. He's a supportive character that can fend for himself and can sometimes even carry a team, with an interesting backstory. He's fun to play and fun to eat, or something like that. Really, I'm not saying you should go play him, nor that you should feel the need to look up to him. I just genuinely enjoy playing him, and I haven't felt this level of enjoyment from a class-based shooter in quite some time. So I just wanted to share with you my satisfaction of Zenyatta, as some of you may feel the same way. Perhaps you haven't tried him out, which is perfectly fine, but maybe, if you're like me, give him a shot. It may be fun. Or it won't, and you'll hate my guts forever. I don't know. Anyways, as always, have a swell day. Peace out.